5 things I wish I knew when I was 20. The first thing is, don't be closed-minded. For so long, I was in my ego and I would never allow myself to receive help or advice for other people. I thought that I knew it all. The only problem with the know-it-all mind is that you can't know any more than what you know. And with that knowledge that you have right now, that is what is keeping you where you are. And so the more you learn, actually the more you earn. And friends would advise me things, or other successful people even, and I just thought that I knew it all. And I was too triggered. My self-esteem was so low that if I was to receive help or advice from people, then that would trigger me to feel not enough. And that's what I was really dealing with as the first thing. So that's my first thing. Don't be closed-minded. The second thing, it would be go and ask successful people how they became successful. I recommend you find some people that are living the life that you would want, not the life that you don't want, but the one you do, because they will have great advice. I listened a lot too much to my, God bless them, I love my parents, but they're not career advice or business advice. So I listened too much to them, and so that's why when I left high school, I just got into university and I got into a degree called sports science because I loved exercise and sport. I still do. The only thing is, it was a new course. It was the first time the university had ever run it. So after spending 25 grand on this course, I got to the end and they said, guys, sorry, there's no jobs in this field. You're gonna have to create your own business if you want a job. And I had no mindset for that. So I was like, well, that's not gonna work. And I remember trying one place that I found, and they said, there's nothing here. And so they ended up retraining us to become a personal trainer. And so I ended up getting into becoming a personal trainer, and well, I did that in Argentina. And that's because I met someone who he had some success. He was doing life coaching, and that was interesting to me. And so that's my second thing, is find someone who's successful and go ask some questions about how they got that way. My third thing is, I wish that I valued my time more. I wish that I stopped wasting time watching mindless movies and mindless TV and getting drunk all the time. Like I used to go out and do that, and that really held me back. Rather than watching movies all the time, why don't you create your own movie of your own life, which is the one that you want to be watching and you're living it. And so I really believe that, stop wasting time Facebook scrolling, Instagram scrolling all the time. Too much of that is useless. You're better off educating yourself, or learning how to monetize your time is much more valuable. My third lesson is to be consistent with your health. That means eat well and exercise regularly. And I'm a big believer of exercising. Probably, you don't have to exercise every day, but right now I'm exercising probably solid, always 3-4 times a week. And that gives enough for my body to be fully exhausted and give time to recover. Some people exercise more, and you can, but you've got to have consistent, because what that does is the quickest way to get yourself out of a state of depression or anxiety would be to train your body and to exercise. That is releasing endorphins, dopamine, serotonin to regulate your mood, and you make much better decisions when you're in a better emotional state. Make sure you're consistently exercising, eating good food, and then looking after your health. The fourth thing that I wish is, I probably wish I invested in myself sooner. Spend money on yourself to improve yourself. Learn skills around influence, learn skills around marketing, learn skills about how to improve your own self and your own mindset. Because the most important thing to change is probably your own belief systems about what you believe you can or can't do. I started off getting into a coaching course, and that helped me to change my belief systems, because I had a lot of self-doubt, I had a lot of fears, a lot of past negative emotions. And that's why I teach what I do now. We teach this program called Neurotransformation Therapy. And by all means, there's a link in the caption there for you to book a call about more information on that. But that course is about how to reprogram your subconscious and how to change those limiting beliefs, those fears, and clear those things out of your mind. And then you make decisions from a different place. Like, I stayed in a relationship, both of mine, for way too long because I didn't know who I was. And I didn't have a passion in my life, and so I would just do things because I was bored. I would settle for things because I was bored. So you've really got to do that, invest in yourself. The fifth thing probably be to know the power of working hard. Working hard is very, very important. You're gonna need that skill no matter what you do. So, I used to clean toilets for when I was like 23, for $10, $12 an hour. My first job was at Domino's, picking up the phone at a pizza place. That was $4 an hour. That was my first job. I worked at a service station. I was putting insulation around pipes. I worked in a laundromat. I also used to do housekeeping stuff. I remember working, I used to go to an island. It was called Hayman Island. It's a 5-star island in the Whitsundays. All these wealthy people go there. And I used to work from 6 a.m., would you believe, till 9 at night, 6 days a week. Actually, no, it wasn't that. It was 7 days. So I was doing it 7 days a week for 2 months. The uni break was about 3 months. And I would do it 8 weeks, not one day off. And that taught me hard work. That taught me discipline. That taught me drive. So I would really recommend putting your environment where you're forced to work hard. And that is something you will need for life. I hope those 5 lessons helped you. Look forward to hearing what you think in the comments. Make sure you subscribe. Feel free to book a call if you're interested in the neurotransformation therapy. Transform your life and learn how to coach other people as well. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching.